Hey friends, are you ready? Where the wild things are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So she sent him to bed without anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew and grew and grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and the day, and in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roar their terrible roars and gnash their terrible teeth and roll their terrible eyes and show their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still!" and tamed them with a magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all and made him king of all kings. "And now," said Max, "let the wild rumpus begin." "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being the king of where the wild things are, took his crown off. Where the wild things are. But the wild things said, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roar their terrible roars and gnash their terrible teeth and roll their terrible eyes and show their terrible claws. But Max stepped onto his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him, and it was still hot. The end.